There is water.
Oh, on the other side, yeah, I won't fall in. Okay?
Yeah? Oh, be careful, there's water.
You'll come and save me, right?
And you're coming on the front.
Ah, that's your job.
All of it?
All of it. Oh.
Okay. Thank you. Very good. Your turn?
No.
Okay.
And now, first, and now I hold
I'm here.
you together. You
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Take it here and put it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see the right hand.
Nee, dan trek je de wortel eruit.
No, I know.
That one. Lots of roots.
Yeah.
That's it.
There we go.
That's it. That's a part of it. Excuse me, can you keep... No. Oh, die mag erin. Ja, die mag erin.
Oké. Oh,
Heeft meneer Van Ekelen vaker gedaan. Oké, nou.
To the lady.
Okay.
Mevrouw Bos, komt u er even iets bij? Meneer Van Ekelen, als u er nog even zo tussendoor.
Ja.
Mag deze een beetje
Ja.
die pretend, ja. Oké. Action.
Oké.
Yo,
Dank u wel.
you never get a picture like this again.
Ja, dat is fijn. Oh, you pretend you do this. Oké.
Dat heeft zo'n oliegroene lap, hè?
Dit is voor our
Nee, die groene vieze
Ja, goed zo.
Ja. You can put that on it. No.
Piet opzij.
Kijk u even allemaal neer. Kijk even naar mij. Ja, kijk u maar even hier. Ja, mooi. Prachtig. Ik ga gauw naar de andere. Ik kan er alleen maar zo uit, hè? Sorry.
Mas ik ketutup itu ya.
Ja, thanks.
Oké. Dank u wel. Thank you.
There we go. Lovely.
Okay, that's it. I do the rest later.
Come back and see. I want to come back and see it.
We were talking yesterday about the word rimboe. That's an Indonesian word. The boot.
Please go fast.
Rimba.
Rimba. And we learned it from Indonesia. In our language it is rimboe. Oh yeah, rimboe.
Very special for you. This is from the children in the Panti Asuhan Fatherstone, or from the orphan, that paint something very special for you, just to reflect how they love you very, very much.
This is called freedom. Thank you very much.
Wait for music for this. Well, welcome, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. We're here tonight to celebrate the 65th birthday and retirement of Nell de Boer. Nell, I'd like to wish you a big second year.
You can see I don't work anymore, so this is handwriting. I left the comfort and security of my family in Indonesia with only this old suitcase in hand. 40 years ago. Wow. Scared of the new and unfamiliar, but so looking forward to the adventure ahead. However, how could I have known that 40 years later, I would be surrounded by so many friends and loved ones that I've been lucky to meet along the way. Excellencies, Madam, Bapak, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eklund, Mr. Eklund, family, welcome. In fact, looking out at all faces today, it makes me think of my early days at the embassy and the time I met a Canadian ambassador for the very first time. I still remember climbing that beautiful staircase up to his office, which made me feel just like Jacqueline Kennedy. There weren't any paparazzi there to take pictures, so you just have to take my word for it. As if that wasn't enough, the doors then opened to such a gorgeous room with glossy wood panels and a rather intimidating gentleman sitting behind a majestic antique desk. Being just a shy girl, coming from a foreign city, I was so overwhelmed by what felt like the longest walk of my entire life that I started to counting my steps and even started to curtsy saying, "You're high." And then before he stopped me and said, "Just call me ambassador." Now I'm sure none of you can imagine crazy Nell acting that way now, especially since that girl now whistles Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer whenever walking into the office of the ambassador. It must be great to drive my friends crazy to hear this song in the middle of the summer. I guess you could say that I grew up from a timid social secretary to what our current ambassador called contact manager. But seriously, I'm so thankful to everyone at the Canadian Embassy, past and present, who have helped shape me into the woman I am today. It was truly meant to be, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else. Thank you all for coming to this party and sharing this special day with me. This is one of the many cherished memories I will keep in my heart for always. And someday, sitting in my rocking chair, smoothing down my silvery hair, looking at this suitcase here, sipping again another beer, no doubt there will be a good old smile which might stay there for a while. The time in the Netherlands was not at all bad, especially with all the friends I had. And when happy memories fly by, I might be wondering, why, oh why, did I ever say goodbye?
Ms. Lambert, to say a few things from my home.
Thank you very much, Alianti, and for all the efforts that I know that you've gone through. I've seen through our correspondence just how busy you and your brother and your family members have been in pulling this all together. Excellency, Nicoland, and really friends and family of Nell. The one thing I would say that unites us all today, the non plus ultra, is the affection that we hold for Nell and of course for Pete as well, her husband. I should say, Nell, what a pleasure it is for me to meet your entire family and see the affection and esteem in which you are held at your home as well. What a joy it is for you, I'm sure. But I am only the last of what I'm sure is a fairly lengthy string of ambassadors and program managers who have had the great pleasure to share Nell with her family and to enjoy our collaboration at the office. And already, when I use the word, you can see that words begin to fail me in describing Nell, because for me to say that we have enjoyed a collaboration is to seriously understate the other qualities that she brings to the role. It's like calling a 10-course Indonesian rice tafel a snack. To talk only of collaboration would be to leave out the dedication, the discretion, the incredible personal commitment, the devotion, and I dare say the affection that Nell has given not only to her bosses, but to all of her colleagues at the embassy and the countries that she has served. And I say countries advisedly. For even though Nell has served Canada proudly, she has also acted as a wonderful example of the best the Netherlands and Indonesia have to offer. Indeed, the one sad thing about Nell's departure, one of many sad things about Nell's departure, is that with her retirement, the Indonesian influence in the embassy is, at least for the moment, coming to its end. And Ambassador, I may require your help to rectify that, because I must say that Nell has served in a manner that reminds us all how lucky we are in the Netherlands and in Canada to have such a close association with the Gordel-Vens Markt. So, of course, I have my own fond memory of Nell's kind yet firm approach. Not an important date goes by without some small recognition of that. For instance, Nell would come up to me one day and say, Ambassador, tomorrow is Princess Marguerite's birthday. Don't you think she would appreciate a nice word or a gift from you? And of course, I get all the credit for what is really Nell's thoughtfulness. So, as usual. So there's not an event that takes place in the historic Canadian residence that is not improved by her presence and careful oversight. Indeed, there's days that I think, Nell, that you must be the reincarnation of Helen Kroller-Muller, that we're living in your place, not ours. Of course, my colleagues from former ambassadors to the Netherlands, Jim Wall, Colleen Sorge, Serge April, Marie-Bernard Mounier, and others told me in advance of my arrival here what a treat it was going to be to work with Nell, and that has proved very much to be the case, and they have authorized me to speak on their behalf today because they share entirely the affection and esteem that I am speaking about. And they also told me some funny stories. If you insist. I'm told, for instance, that many Dutch guests who came to my residence to meet our Governor General Adrian Clarkson curtsied when they met Nell at the door, as with her looks, elegance, and evident regal bearing, they assumed that they were meeting the Governor General. Another time, I am told that when Nell, you were working at, I believe it was the Immigration Office, which was then on Parkstraat, that you had a boss, a program manager, who occasionally liked to take a siesta on his couch. And we won't name this gentleman, but when he would take his siesta, he would remove his dentures and put them in a glass of water beside the couch. And one day this said gentleman was woken, no doubt, by Nell saying, "You're late for your appointment," and he went running out the door of the embassy and onto the street, and Nell faithfully following with and I'm sure that she was the very picture of dignity when she did. Now, 34 years can fly by very quickly. I joined the Government of Canada around the same time, and I consider that you and I are still kids. But a lot has transpired over those years, and I think it's fair to say that our efforts and effectiveness as an embassy would have been considerably lessened had we not enjoyed your gentle assistance. Your vast network of contacts, many of whom are here with us today, and whose creativity we're going to enjoy, are also a testament to your charm and effectiveness. So if I can just try your patience for one more moment, I have a couple of important presentations that I would like to make on behalf of the Government of Canada, and I would invite the head of our administration section, Lise Jubarn, to join me on the stage, and also my wife, Alexandra. And of course, Nell, please, will you come with us? So, I'll do it down here because there's not room on that little podium for all of us. But Nell, first of all, and at least I would ask you to hand this over. We have a signed plaque commemorating Nell's 34 years of service to the government of Canada, signed by the Prime Minister himself. Over here, if you see at the top center, you'll see Nell together with the Prime Minister when he visited in May 2010. And Lise, you will also present to Nell, and perhaps I can take the plaque from you so you can receive the next in this series of presents. A small gift, but representing, of course, your 34 years of service here. It's an important recognition given by, again, a grateful government to you. And finally, just a small recognition on a personal note from my wife Alexandra and myself, because I am indeed one of the chief beneficiaries of your help, assistance, and warmth, and I would like to have a memento of our relationship as well.
Thank you.
In fact, it will allow Nell to keep the time for another 34 years. Christmas is almost
Nell, do you need to sit now?
This is Nell's special.
You can open presents.
James
Of Canada. I won't tell you how much I had to pay in overweight clothes.
Thank you.
With maple leaves.
A new ambassador. A dramatic moment in the life of any embassy. Is it a woman or a man, a monster or an angel, a friend or a fiend? mad or married, and until arrival you can never be sure. So the staff is waiting in fear and trepidation till the great day comes. For the arrival of a new ambassador, the embassy staff will do everything to find out what kind of person the new head of mission will be. Staff members frantically checking with headquarters to find out the background of the new ambassador. One of them even calling personnel affairs, asking whether they could get some background information about the new ambassador. But this is not the case with Belle, the ambassador secretary. She has her own ways.
I wish somebody upstairs would tell me his star sign. There's news! There's news! What do you see? Always in balance. Always in a good mood. A friend of everybody.
Oh, yes.
But don't be mistaken. He could tell you in clear words if you mess around with him. But the most important thing is his star sign matches with mine. Yes, for peaceful years! He's a jolly fellow, he's a jolly fellow, he's a jolly fellow. It's all for all of us, it's all for all of us. Holy cow! The new ambassador is coming straight from the airport. Back to work! Back to work! Back to work!
Mr. Ambassador, may I introduce you to your new secretary, Miss Bell?
Bonjour, monsieur l'ambassadeur. Bienvenue au Pays-Bas. Welcome to the Netherlands.
Goedemorgen. I'm sure I will be at home at your country with a pleasant reception like this. Now, can you tell the name of the most famous Indonesian restaurant here?
Of course. It's called Belle's Dream House. and it is in Queenstown.
Keep in mind. Thank you very much. Nice office here. And very charming furniture.
Here's the jolly Ambassador's office.
Hi, Belle! Can you tell me what is the mood of the ambassador?
Why do you want to know?
I want to ask for raise and salary.
You must be joking. He just arrived.
You have to ask those things right at the beginning. I'm sure he wants to know.
Crisis. You might even get the sack. People are totally mad of this.
internet company cut off my internet.
But Ambassador, they say they already sent you 10 reminders to pay the bill.
Well, it's not my habit to read reminders in Dutch.
Of course not. Why don't you just go and have lunch at your favorite restaurant, Bell's Greenhouse, and I will solve the problem as usual.
But Bell, I want that internet restored by yesterday.
How do I do that? To solve the problem, you want me to solve the problem? I have to talk to the director of the internet company myself? Yes, yes, thank you. Why not? Why don't you? Mickey, can you tell the driver I'll be down in the car within 2 minutes? He has to drive me to the biggest internet company in town. I'm the secretary to the ambassador, and I want to talk to your director.
You're the secretary to...
I am
the ambassador?
The secretary.
Would like to speak to
Yes, please.
my director?
Yes. Well,
Let me see what I can do for you. Just take a seat, madam.
good afternoon, sir. I'm the secretary to the ambassador. And your company has cut off the internet of my ambassador.
That's what we normally do when bills are not being paid.
We would have paid immediately if only the letters were in English.
Yeah, it's the policy of the company.
Policy of the company. Can you help, please?
5 working days.
5 working days?
Yes.
He is l'ambassadeur extraordinaire.
Even if he was the minister of Polyfonario, he still has to wait for 5 working days.
Could you please help? My guinea pig passed away last night. He was only 65 years old. Yeah, 65 years young. Could you help, please?
Okay. Don't worry, I'll try to fix it.
You fix it?
Yes.
You fix it?
Yes, right away.
You fix it? Oh, there's no driver. I'll drive on myself. Ambassador!
Yes, Belle.
Internet is back on.
Internet is back on. You fix it.
The internet company fixed it.
Maple syrup for all pancakes. And a bloody Caesar for me.
Ambassador?
Good morning, Belle. My program for today has changed. I will still go to the lunch with President Sowieso in The Hague, but I will leave before dessert. And afterwards, I will join an embassy meeting in London. I know it's very tight, but I should be at the airport at 3 p.m. to be in London at 5 p.m. Please arrange it and let the driver know.
DJ, where are you? I'm at Sligro. There's free fish. There is free fish tasting here.
Come back at once. You have to drive the ambassador to a luncheon with President Sowieso and then take him to the airport.
But that program was cancelled this morning.
I know, but there is a change of plans.
What do I do with all the fresh fish on my plate?
Stuff it in your pockets and come back at once. You have to drive the ambassador for his lunch with President Sowieso at 1 p.m. Then pick him up again 50 minutes later to take him to the airport. There is not much time as he has to catch his flight to London at 3 p.m. So you have to fly.
No way, I'm not flying, he is.
The ambassador will never make it unless you help him. What? Call the Marsudi at Schiphol? That's a good idea. I will do that. Hello? Is that the Marsudi at Schiphol Airport? I'm the secretary to the ambassador. My boss has to catch his flight at 3 p.m. But I'm so concerned that the long process of security checks will prevent him from catching his flight on time.
Well, my lady, then he better be at the airport on time.
Can you please take him out of the queue and accompany him to his flight, please?
Of course we can do that. But the cost for this VIP service is only €999.
999 euro? You know, we have to justify every penny to our headquarters. Can you help for free, please?
All right then. That's a nice oriental accent. Tell your ambassador to call me on my cell phone and I will personally take care of him. Come to meet for dinner later.
Make sure to take him out of the queue first. I better call my ambassador. Ambassador, where are you? Why don't you pick up the phone? Ambassador? Ah, let's send him a message. Ambassador, where are you? I have taken care of everything.
Well, I'm back.
You're back?
Well, I was at the gate and I got a phone call from London. The whole meeting was cancelled. So, I'm sorry, but I'll take the whole day off. To solve all the rest of the problems.
I did my best. I earned my salary today and nobody seemed to care.
Good morning, Belle. The Governor General will pay an official visit to the Netherlands. I just mailed you a guest list of the most influential people in this country. Please start inviting them in order of priority. Total, including the host, should be 12. And certainly not 13.
I'll do so immediately, Ambassador. I'll invite them right away. And certainly not 13. Your ambassador accept the invitation from my ambassador for dinner? Thank you. Your ambassador accept the invitation for dinner? Thank you. Your ambassador accept the invitation for dinner? Thank you. Ambassador, I just got the news that all invitees are delighted to attend the dinner. I'll show you the seating plan according to protocol. Yes, Ambassador's office.
Hello, Belle. How are you today? I'm very, very sorry, but my ambassador cannot attend the dinner tonight due to too many important appointments. But he asked humbly, referring to a very, very low budget. Please send food to residents.
I'm very sorry, but our kitchen does not handle takeaway orders. Perhaps you can try the Pizza Hut.
No, that is not halal. But please, can you send over a jar of that very, very tasty maple syrup for his chapati in the morning? I hope it will sweeten his mood to me in the morning because I made a very, very terrible mistake. I sent him to Queen's reception 1 month too early.
You what? Stupid you sent your ambassador 1 month too early to the Queen? And he was all completely dressed up for the occasion?
He was totally dressed up and nowhere to go.
Oh, poor you. I have the most delicious maple syrup. It's only 99% alcohol. It will definitely sweeten his mood, not only in the morning, but also for the whole day. Please come to my office. People are totally mad nowadays. Good evening, Ambassador. Welcome to the official residence. Would you please sign it?
I will be delighted.
Please come in. Good evening, Ambassador. Welcome to the official residence. Would you please sign the book? Please come in. Good evening, Ambassador. Would you please sign the book? Please come in.
It's the Governor General! Your Excellency!
This is so embarrassing. They think I'm the Governor General. What should I do? Act like a Governor General? Whatever happened? I'm sorry. I'll act like a Governor General, whatever happened. Good evening, Ambassador.
Good evening.
Welcome to the official residence.
Thank you. Oh, I sure will.
The ambassador of the lonely planet. But your secretary conveyed the message that you, unfortunately, were not able to extend the dinner tonight.
Fortunately, at the very last minute, there was a change of programs, as usual. Good evening, Ambassador.
Good evening. Good evening.
Bettinos? What should I do? There is no single place left. All 12 chairs are occupied. And then there's one extra. And it will make a total of 13! 13 is better luck! Can you please do a miracle? Please.
I am the secretary of the ambassador Kuta. And unfortunately, my ambassador is not here. He's not coming because he's not here. He's not here. He's not here.
I'm so sorry that he's not here. I'm so sorry that he's not here. Your solution was so quick. Thank you for helping me. Now I better inform my ambassador. Let me see, ambassador, where are you? Ambassador, where are you? Wow, they seem to have lots of fun at it. Hey, what's happening there? Those two ambassadors look so angry. They don't talk to each other. What happened? I better check my guest book. Oh no, what have I done? I know 2 minutes ago you have solved my problem, but the problem has gotten worse. The ambassador of the Lonely Planet is sitting next to the ambassador of the Orbit. And the two countries are in war with each other. What shall I do? Can you help me? And there is a journalist among the guests. Tomorrow it will all be in the Telegraph and my ambassador will be blamed for everything. You don't want to help. You don't want to help. This means I will get a sack. I better clean up the mess in my office. Oh, God, I will get a sack.
Well, we did it! We did it!
Yes, Ambassador, we did what?
Well, we did it. They spoke to each other. The two countries at war, they spoke to each other. They are on speaking terms. They even drafted a peace treaty at my table. It came to me saying that if there will be peace, it's because of me. Call headquarters immediately. I will report to them personally. 100 bonus points for me!